Hello, friends, and welcome to Brotherly Love Gaming, the show where two brothers talk through the past, present, and future of our lives in gaming. My name is Alex, joined as always by my brother Spence.
What's up, guys?
So today we're going to do like three little topics in order to just cover some stuff we wanted to talk about for a while, as well as some new stuff. So starting with the new stuff, Spence, you've been playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which came out last week. That was just last week, right?
Yeah, it was literally last Friday.
Right. Okay. So, how's it been? You know, you're really excited for this one.
It's definitely really great.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was 12. I think it was 12 years. I looked it up. I think Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 came out in like 2007.
Okay. Wow.
So I've waited. Oh no, that was the first one. The second one came out in 2009. So it's been 10 years.
Okay.
So it's been 10 years since the second one came out. So I'm very, very excited that this one came out. Finally, I picked it up as soon as I got out of work on release day. It's really good so far. I've only gotten through like the first main area, I guess you could say, but they give you so many characters right off the bat. Like the game starts off with the Guardians, and then you kind of like meet people as you go, but you meet like a ton of people before you're even done with the first area.
Right.
So
Okay.
like right now, my go-to team is Venom, Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man. So I got the full Spider team.
Whole Spider team. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen was in it. I like Spider-Gwen a lot.
Oh yeah. She's really good in the game too. There's some really cool mechanics like the extreme what's it called? It's called like an extreme alliance move where you like can activate everybody's like special power all at once. It's really cool.
It's not called an Ultimate Alliance move.
No, it's weird.
It's like right there. Why wouldn't they have done that?
I think one of them is called extreme, and then like if you get all four, it's called ultimate.
Oh, okay. So what's like the sort of basic gameplay loop like? You know, like
it holds very true to the first two. It's kind of like a sort of like a top down, but not really.
Right.
Kind of just roam around, beat up bad guys.
Okay.
It's really good still though. Like the story's pretty compelling so far. Like without giving away too much because this is the first few levels, but you start off as the Guardians, like I said, and you get to this ship, and basically all the Infinity Stones are there, and they crash the party, and then Quill grabs the Space Stone, and then all of them get scattered on Earth, and they end up in the world's most wanted villains. So they're on the raft. People that read the comics probably know what the raft is, but so you have to like fight all these bad guys, and they're mainly like Spider-Man villains right in the first area, so it's pretty funny.
Is the story like at all linked? Is like an actual continuation of 2, or like it's so far away it doesn't really matter?
It's a Thanos saga one, basically.
Okay.
It's about Thanos and the Infinity Stones.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's really good though. I'm very pleased with it so far. I've played mainly co-op with my friend. I played one boss by myself, and then I had to get off and go to work. So
I've heard it's better co-op. Do you think it's better co-op? You think it's designed for that?
It's more fun. It's more fun, for sure. I would like to get a full party of 4 and kind of mess around with that,
right?
And play as all 4. But I will say that the one thing I don't like about co-op is you can't control the camera.
Okay.
While it's 2 people. When you're solo, you can maneuver the camera to however you want, but it gets a little glitchy.
Where like it's tracking both of you, kind of a deal.
Yeah, gotcha. It glitches out a little bit in 2-player because it doesn't like turn. So sometimes you can't see yourself around walls and whatnot. But
so it's a Switch exclusive.
Yes.
So I imagine that when you play co-op, like you can each take like a Joy-Con and play. Like how many buttons do you need to play this?
I don't know if you can use a Joy-Con, to be honest.
No, so you have to. Are using a Pro controller then?
I only use my wired controllers,
okay.
So I haven't even tested that out. I mean, you need all 4 of the main buttons. You need an analog stick. You need you need all of the triggers. And in order to switch characters, you would need a D-pad too. So,
okay.
So I'm assuming probably not.
I wonder if it would have some kind of workaround for that. You know, because
Since it's motion control, maybe you can like swing the Switch or something.
yeah, I don't know about that, but
I don't know.
yeah, you
Some
already know,
mechanic.
like, there's some games that'll be like press this button to access like other functions. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Yeah.
ideal, but if you're trying to push the easy multiplayer aspect of the Switch, you think, especially with it being a Switch exclusive, you think that they would have that functionality built into it.
I will say that it sold out on the first day.
Literally.
So I
Picked it up at
got
work,
like
right? So
there's like 3 copies left by the time I got out. And mind you, I checked in the morning, they didn't even have it like on the shelf yet.
right.
So I checked like as I was leaving, like 30 minutes before I was leaving if we had it, and then by the time I looked again, there was like 3 copies left. So
Popular game then, sounds like, which is
it
good.
is.
Which is good, especially with being again an exclusive. You want those exclusives to be worth being exclusive in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody was
exactly.
pretty. I know, like the surprise everybody had with like, what, only on Switch, which
Yeah.
fans are happy about it, but but it's cool.
Everybody
Like
else not so much.
I'm happy that it's a fun time.
Yes.
And so it's a Thanos story, but like totally different than like what the MCU just did, right?
I mean, I'm assuming it's still the same
Basic idea of
like
Thanos
point,
trying to
basic
get the
idea, like
stones.
yeah, because that's his whole shtick with
Right. Yeah. Anytime he
like
shows
within
up,
the
that's going to be a thing.
yeah yeah it's he's trying to balance the world and basically become a god. So I mean, he's still going after the Infinity Stones. It's just not the same. Like they'll get scattered on Earth because of Star Lord.
Right.
So
Okay. So it all takes place on Earth. It's not bouncing around.
I don't think so as far as what I've seen. I'm sure because I know that like just from seeing like the trailer and stuff, I know Ghost Rider's in it, so it might take us to like the Hell Dimension
Okay.
and stuff like that. But we'll
That's a
see.
set piece.
Yeah.
So with it being again just Endgame just happened. This comes out now. Do you feel at all like, oh shit, here we go again, kind of a thing? You're going through like a similar story. Does it weaken at all, I guess,
Uh,
is what I'm getting at, with the fact that you just saw a really great movie version of this thing?
I mean, a little bit, like just because. Well, here's the thing. At the point that I'm at, they only mentioned Thanos like twice, right?
Okay.
So like you don't even see him at the point that I'm at yet. The point that I'm at is like you see all these like really distinct like Spider-Man villains coming out of the raft. Like I fought Sandman, I fought Green Goblin, and like Green Goblin's fight in this game is that he possesses the Time Stone at that point because he found it in the raft.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's how every fight is going to go, where it's like going to be a big name ball or a big name villain. Each of them has like their own gimmick with
Right.
a Infinity Stone,
Just
and then
casually have an Infinity Stone.
yeah, like it fell into their hands when Star Lord kind of used the Space Stone to get everybody there.
Right. Okay. Does it make you excited for the Crystal Dynamics Avengers game coming next year?
Yes,
More hyped now?
I mean I was already excited, but I'm very. There's a lot of backlash on the game, but I'm still super excited. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I mean, we had our discussion around E3. I want to just see what they do with it before I,
Yeah,
get too cynical. You know,
yeah,
but I am glad this is good because it's been a while since we've had a decent Marvel game. I feel like I couldn't even tell you the last one.
yeah.
You know,
Well, 2009, Ultimate Alliance.
would you would you rate this like Spider-Man: Homecoming, Spider-Man 1, or The Amazing Spider-Man? Like where, in terms of quality, do you think it rates so far?
I'm definitely not going to put it at the Amazing Spider-Man because that was just god awful. I'll say for right now, just because I haven't gotten too invested in the story, it'll be Spider-Man 1.
Spider-Man 1, okay.
But I truly think that by like once I get some more hours into it and keep playing it, it's going to be up to Spider-Man Homecoming just because I love the series.
Right.
And I've been in love with the series since I was way younger. So I think it will get to that level. I just need to play it a little bit more because I really haven't had time.
Right. Cool. I'm glad about that. That's a good one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance.